All right, and now that the hailstorm has stopped, we're going to go to the next venture presentation, which is from Shayp, and it's a smart smoke alarm for water. So also talking about sense of urgency. It detects leaks in real time in buildings to stop waste before they spread and you have leaks all over the place, which I hope we do not have in the tent here today. Representing them is Gregoire de Hemptinne, CEO of Shayp, and he will tell us all about their journey.
Hello everyone, I'm Gregoire, I'm CEO and co-founder of Shayp. I'm going to tell you how we tackle the problem of water anomalies and water loss in buildings. So overall today, less than 20% of the buildings in commercial or in industrial buildings are actually monitoring their buildings, knowing about their footprint, understanding exactly what's happening. The problem is when an anomaly happens, in 95% of the cases, they remain unnoticed and unreported. This means that this water keeps going and flowing under the ground and nobody noticed, or sometimes it's even visible, but nobody knows how to report it and it remains. That covers overall 20% of the bill that these companies are paying for their water. So we could reduce that quite significantly. Today we are already detected over 100,000 leaks. We saved 30 billion liters of water. I don't know if you can represent this. This is a swimming pool between Brussels and Madrid, just of fresh distributed water, over 9,000 buildings. Water is at an inflection point, and I don't want to overstate the hailstorm that we just had, but there is a crisis going on here. In many countries, they are starting to put some clear goals on reducing the overall footprint of businesses. And this is what we're facing. So how do we solve this problem, right? I mean, and we work just on the building part and the business side. First, all the water that goes into a building goes through water meters. We retrofit existing water meters, so no need to cut the pipes. We just come, we retrofit there, and we get very detailed data. So we get one data point every 30 seconds. So we monitor your building, we create a digital twin, and then we run our AI tools that will scan the buildings, check what is happening, what are the patterns of usage, and we detect the anomaly. And the way it works is it sends anomaly alerts to the building manager. And eventually, when you have a large portfolio of buildings, what you want to know is, okay, but some are in one country, some are in another country. How do I consolidate all this data? We provide reports where you can detect what's the overall situation, but you can also report according to CSRD compliance. The model is very simple. It's a SaaS business, one-off the installation, and then a recurring fee per water meter monitored. The model, how do we address the market? So we first started with direct business, addressing large real estate owners. Those are some of our customers. But quickly we realized that we need to also address the mid-market. And the way we do this is with partners. So value-added resellers are working with us to distribute and augment their service capabilities with water management like Shayp. And we also work with utilities or large platforms that distribute our service as an OEM, so as a white label. Those are the three main channels of sales that we use. But we also recently deployed a new solution, which is sort of a water credit tool, where large corporations like Microsoft, Google, Amazon can just invest in water credit and they can offset some water to reduce their overall footprint. Today, we're across Europe, 9,000 buildings, as I told you, and the data, the way we sell goes through several stages. First, we deploy buildings, and then we resell the data a second time to the utility, and then potentially also to the insurance company. So basically, there are several flows of revenue, and this is to create a whole ecosystem around the water problem. Shayp is positioned as a very scalable approach because we don't need any cutting pipes or something. We just retrofit existing systems, very easy to install. But also, we want to really be very accurate in our detections. This is also why we have these high granularity data that can give us insights. We want to make sure that those are actionable, and we want to become the AI agent for water in buildings. Today, we have already quite some tractions. We'll reach 1.6 million annual recurring revenue end of this quarter. Very little churn, and a rule of 40 of 50 or over 50 means that we're already break even and we'll keep growing. But today, we see also the opportunity in the market to grow even further across new geographies. We're a team of engineers, business people, operationally project management people, and we have a board with different backgrounds, serial entrepreneurs in the water tech, prop tech investors, and regulatory expertise as well in the water space. Today, we're going for a round of 3 million euro in Series A, and our goal in 4 years to get 15 million euro annual recurring revenue and 20% EBITDA positive margin. As I told you, we're already positive today, so we know we can achieve this. So, if you really want to have an impact for your future generation, for your children, for your grandchildren, invest in Shayp because we are saving water for the future generations. I'd love to talk with you. Today we already have a lead investor, so we're looking for a co-investor and looking forward to find that person here. Thank you.
Thank you, Gregoire van Shayp.